on. I think I forgot about something. Oh, hi! Welcome to Bulldog Backfield, where I'm taking you back to the field. On this week's podcast, we have Nick Palmer, who is a part of the track team, and he also does photography here on campus. Yes, this is his camera. It's not mine. I'm not taking up a new hobby. I'm still going to be with you guys. Now, let me give this back to him so I can take good care of it. All right, Nick, let's get to the sports side before we get to photography.
Okay.
So, what race do you run, and how long have you been running track?
So I run the 110 hurdles, and I've been running track probably for about at least 6 to 7 years now. I'd say like 6.5, really. I started back in sophomore year of my high school career, and I mean I've kind of been doing it ever since. I started doing hurdles in my junior year though, so I was kind of scared to run in high school because everybody was bigger and faster and stronger, you know what I mean? So, but I did it nonetheless, and I mean I was able to get me a scholarship here, so I've been doing it for that long.
Okay, so what did you tell yourself when you saw that the others were quicker and bigger?
It was really just like, one of those things where I just had to suck it up and kind of go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, they were still bigger and faster when I started my junior year. So, I mean, but I did have like a little edge because I was already kind of like old enough and I was already a junior and stuff. So I just kind of had to suck it up and go for it because it was something I loved to do. It was something that always interests me. So I just had to just go out and do it, you know.
Okay. So with this being your last semester as a senior, as well as a student athlete, how does that feel?
Man, it's a surreal moment, no lie. Like, granted, there's been a lot of ups and downs in like my career and just like the sport and what I'm saying, my coach. Like we've had a lot of ups and downs with injuries and adversities and not getting that perfect race all the time. It's a really testing process, but it's really surreal though. Like I can't believe that I've been doing this for as long as I've been doing it, and like the fact that it's coming to an end. I gotta like really get ready to put that cap on of like I'm not doing this anymore. Like this is my last ride. Like I mean, I could go pro, but I don't want to go pro. Like that's not. I mean, I love it, but not to continue doing it like that. So. It's a crazy feeling right now, man, for real.
Okay. So I heard this week is meet week. So how are you preparing for that meet this weekend?
Man, I'm preparing mentally. I'm honestly just super excited to do it. Like my first official meet of the season. Yeah. Like I'm preparing mentally. Physically, I feel like I'm there. So. All it is just making sure I eat the right things and just keep it moving.
Okay. Now let's get on the photography side of the show. So when did your love for photography come?
Well, I got into photography my sophomore year, like second semester sophomore year, and my best friend Isaiah, he was just like, man. He was a communication major. I was a biology major, wanting to become an orthodontist at the time. And he was like, "Yo, man, let's just go out and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have fun with it. Just a day out, chilling and taking pictures." So I was like, "All right, man, cool. Let's do it. Let's go." And as we were shooting and stuff like that, I just happened to find myself like behind the camera most of the time, and the shots that he was taking of me, I was like, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that. Let me do this. And I found myself over time always being behind the camera rather than being in front of it. Even though you naturally want to be in front of the camera, but like I knew I could take better and cooler pictures than him. No offense, no offense, Isaiah. But that's kind of how I got into it, man. And I've been doing it ever since. That's next summer. After the second semester of sophomore year, got a job, bought my first camera, and I mean, I've gotten a chance to do a lot of opportunities just from exploring my passion, really.
So what do you like taking pictures of the most? I know a lot of people have their fair share of what they like to snap a shot of. What's your favorite?
This is hard, but it's gonna sound really kind of cliche.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say portraits,
Okay.
just because you can you can build everything from scratch. Like you can pick out what the model wants to wear. You can pick out the location. You can do so many other things rather than taking a picture of a building and then having to try and edit it in post production to try and look different. Or like cars, you know what I'm saying? You got to take a picture of the car. Like the photo will just look nice. It won't look like super creative and different. You know what I mean? So my whole thing with photography was just trying to create something that's never been seen before, or something that's gonna make people go and stop and look like, what is that? What was the inspiration behind that? Just something that was just different. And I think portrait is what I enjoy taking pictures of the most, even though I love taking pictures of it all. But I'd have to say portraiture is probably my favorite.
Okay.
For sure.
So how do you balance track and photography? Because I know photography is going to take you a long way, and you've been working towards it before this year.
It's been a very, very, very testing battle. One experience that I can speak on just recently was over the summer coming back here for the last semester. It was I had to really choose between continue editing and conjuring up ideas and things to shoot, and I also had to go train for track too. So it was really difficult for me because photography is my passion, and me personally, once I get into it, I'm into it. You know what I mean? I don't want to take a break. I want to see it all the way through. I want to keep editing until I'm tired of editing, not until I gotta go do something.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. I ain't gonna lie, it's really difficult, and I'm finding the balance a little bit more now, just because it's my last season, and so I want to give that my all as well. But it gets. Yeah, I had to make some decisions. I'm not gonna say what, because my coach probably may watch this, but I had to make some decisions sometimes. I had to make some decisions, but I'm still giving track my all until the very end. So
that's good, as you should. Now I want to let the world know that you recently went to New York.
Yes.
And he took some beautiful pictures of the city. And he actually came back, printed those pictures, and sold his first picture. Yeah. And he was ecstatic about it. I saw it on social media, and I said, I have to bring him on the show. Yeah. I have to tell everyone else about that. How did that feel?
Man, that was, first of all, going to New York. That was my first time I ever went to New York, and it was just an eye-opening experience. I mean, I'm from Atlanta, and, the city is, not really like that. It's just a small general area, but man, it was just everywhere, every corner, every look up, it was everywhere. I was submerged in this environment of just upbeat, and everybody's doing something, everybody's got a purpose, everybody's got somewhere that they're going. People from all walks of the life coming to visit. Just being in that environment was really inspiring. And, like I said, I did get a chance to take some pictures. I didn't take as much as I wanted to, just because, I wanted to, really enjoy it. Yes. But I took some pictures, and, man, I still have them. I haven't even deleted them. I haven't even, uploaded them anywhere. But selling that first one, man, it was surreal, yo. That's the first picture I've ever sold. Yeah. And man, I mean, it looks great, and I have a biased opinion because, I like my work, but to see that other people likes it and likes it enough to pay for it, it's a real experience. And I couldn't thank that person enough for just wanting to buy my work and post it on their wall. I never thought I would be taking pictures for some people to do that, so. Yeah. It was exciting, very, very exciting experience.
Yes, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this show. I hope you guys see his passion, and I want you to tell everybody your social media so they can go follow you.
Okay, so on Instagram, you can follow me at Nick Palm Tree Visuals, NIC, not K, NIC Palm Tree Visuals. Twitter, Nick Palm Tree. That's pretty much all my social handles for my artwork and my
Yes.
stuff. So
Yes, give him some business. Graduating seniors, he does grad pictures, so
Yes,
definitely
yes,
contact him.
yes.
Y'all want some pictures. I can't even talk because I'm
Yes.
excited because I might let him do my pictures.
Yes.
But thank you for tuning in on Bulldog Backfield, where I'm taking you back to the field. See you next Thursday.